Purusharth means what is worth attaining in life. Four things can be attained from this body. First is lot of security. Second is enjoyment. Third is dharma. And fourth is moksha. It is called arth, kam, dharma and moksha. But the point is that how much you try, you cannot make your life secure beyond a limit. If you have more money, you will have more insecurity or less insecurity? More insecurity. So if you have less money, you will have less insecurity. So the security does not come from outer things. The source of security is not the outer things only. Then what about the enjoyments? The enjoyments, if anybody does enjoy in a limited manner, then it is okay. But if enjoyment is more, then that enjoyment will take you to bondage and sorrow also, maybe disease also. So, scriptures have concluded, I am summarizing that, scriptures have concluded, and you also will understand that if something is meant for something, and you try to get something else out of that thing, it will make it difficult. Supposing this watch is there. So watch is meant for seeing the time only. Say yes. You can't get water out of that watch. If you try to get water out of your watch, then you have to struggle a lot. Or supposing you have a glass of water that is meant to give you water. It cannot give you time. So you can't say from glass of water, I am trying to see time. So that is not possible. Anything what is meant for something, if we use it for something else, it becomes a struggle also, and it becomes very difficult also. So, what is more important? This human life is not meant to eke out lot of enjoyments from it. Important conclusion is that this human life, this is not meant to take lot of enjoyments from it, and you cannot expect to get lot of enjoyments from the human life. If anybody makes enjoyment his goal, indulgence his goal, then not only he will be rather very much dependent and sad about something, but also he will find himself in big bondage, because human life was not meant for this purpose. Eyes are not meant to hear. Eyes are meant to see. Well, what did you say? So you can't say with eyes. Sometimes nasal feeding is there in the hospital. Nasal feeding is there, but it is not very great. It is painful slightly. Nose is not meant to take food. To take food, it is better you take through your throat only or through your mouth only. There is no person in the world who can say, I have enjoyed something externally through our senses and I am very happy because of that enjoyment. Not a single person you will find who can say that I have enjoyed a lot this object, this person, this fame, and I am very happy, I am very fulfilled. Rather, he will be very much thirsty to get more enjoyment. Na jatu kamah kamanam ubhogin shamyate. So as you enjoy more, the thirst of enjoyment is more after that. Is it okay? Say yes. So the fulfillment won't come. So these by the earth and calm Purusharth, by enjoyment and by security making our target of life, fulfillment does not come. Then how does the fulfillment comes? Then they say fulfillment comes by moksha Purusharth. The purpose of life should be to get free from all sorrows forever. That is called moksha Purusharth. Acha, and please note, some people say I don't want moksha. Everybody is wanting for getting liberated from some issues. Rather, why you marry? Because I want to be free from loneliness. I want freedom from loneliness. It's another matter after marriage, loneliness comes more sometimes. So that is another matter. You feel more lonely. Loneliness is a feeling of sorrow. It is better that not for everybody. So I go for job because I was feeling lonely. I wanted to get out of the sorrow of not working and not earning, and therefore I went out. So unconsciously we all are mumukshu in some manner. We are always trying to do something for liberation. Okay? Well, I want child. Why? Because without child I feel I am incomplete. Without child I feel incomplete. This is all my imaginations are there. So to get liberation from that incompleteness without child. Are you following? Yes. Say yes. So to get liberation from the incompleteness without child, I have child now. Acha? That is another matter, that after having child, I feel more problematic and incomplete. And most of the people's problem is children and spouse only. If these two were not there, my life would have been more quieter. I am not telling your experience. I am telling, in general. So, this is our problem. So now, therefore, actually, problem is, Vedanta says, that your incompleteness is not external, it is internal. Dhyan dena. But if incompleteness was real, can it be removed? Say yes or no. Yes. No, if something is real, you can't remove that. It cannot be removed. But because incompleteness, if incompleteness was our nature, we would love to be incomplete. But because incompleteness is not our nature, therefore we are throwing away incompleteness. But incompleteness was not our nature, but it is appearing, and therefore what is not there and is appearing is called ignorance. And therefore this moksha is completeness is our nature, but completeness is not appearing to us. And therefore they say moksha Purusharth is required. Right? Now we'll come more into it. We'll have a detailed discussion slowly. Today I'll take another topic. So, the course of discipline which scriptures have described to achieve these goals, the course of discipline is called sadhana. Course of discipline. Like when you go for a hotel, there are courses. So first one is called starting course is there. Starters are there. Starters, he will bring something, papad, etc. And he will give some chutney. And he will give something like that. And that is the starting course. Then main course comes. Main course. Not a great example, but just clear. Then after that, desserts come. Desserts. After that? Coffee also. Coffee is there. If I go in the flight, they give chocolate also. They have chocolates. Sophisticated chocolates, cakes. Ice cream also comes. Three, four steps are there. And wasting time. Anyway, what can be eaten in 5 minutes, they took 2 hours. So I don't like all that. Anyway, but here to take to that course, What course for? Course for achieving the moksha purusharth. That is called sadhana. That course of discipline is called sadhana. And goal is called sadhyam. When by sadhana we achieve sadhyam, we are called siddh. We are called siddh. Acha, like I am. Okay. So, course of sadhana is in 3 segments, and these segments are called yogas. Not that yoga, what you do. Forget about that yoga for some time. Then I am going to go do yoga. So they say yoga. That is not that yoga. Yoga is the one which has come from yuj dhatu. Yuj. Those who are Sanskrit students, please listen properly. To unite. Yujjate sadhyena saha sadhak yena saha yoga. Will you again say? Yujjate sadhyena saha sadhakah. That which unites the goal to the individual seeker. Oh, saying like that, no, say in English like that. Don't say in Sanskrit. I get, my heart beating increases. Understand? Yujjate sadhyena saha sadhakah yena saha yogah or saha sadhanam. So there are 3 yogas are there. Oh, I know 3 yogas. Which one? One is, Shavasana is there. Other is, Sarpasana is, by that I told you that is not that yoga. We are talking about 3 ways to unite. So there are 3 courses of disciplines. Course of discipline. Following that? I am following that. 3 courses of discipline, they are mentioned as yoga. Yujyate sadhyena saha sadhakah yena saha yoga. Okay, understood. By repeating so many times. Anyway, I am not interested in Sanskrit. So there are 3 courses, 3 steps. 3 steps are there. If somebody is bringing a starter, you can't say bring the main course first. You can't get the main course first. Or somebody says bring ice cream first. No, there is a systematic. Supposing you have to come here in this hall. It's hall, no? So, what hall? This is the. Okay, you can say something. You have to go first. You have to come on the road, then come here, then here. So there is a way, there is a hierarchy through which you can attain something bigger. And that hierarchy has to be maintained. The 3 yogas are called Karma Yoga, Upasana Yoga and Jnana Yoga. Okay. Understood. I have heard all this one. No, please listen properly. So, like 3 roads are there. See, I don't know the name of this road. What is this road called? Balona Road? Balogna Road. I don't know where from this road started. I don't know. But India, I will take you to India. In every city there is a Mahatma Gandhi Road. Every city there is a Mahatma Gandhi Road. So slowly, earlier it was Jawaharlal Nehru Road. After that, it became Mahatma Gandhi Road, and Mahatma Gandhi Road ultimately became Abdul Kalam Road. There is one road in India, in Delhi, it was Aurangzeb Road. But now, such a tyrant, and on his name they put the road. Such a big killer of Hindus. Now recently, this BJP government converted the name to Abdul Kalam Road. For so many years, name was Aurangzeb Road. So, when you follow one course of discipline, it takes you to higher thing. You know what is the meaning of discipline? What? Which increases your qualification to get something higher is called discipline. The way of life, is it okay? Simple to understand? Well, very, very simple. The way of discipline through which, the way of living through which you are able, you are qualified to get something higher is called discipline. It is called course. Right? Supposing you go through a medical course. So by following a medical course, you are qualified for surgery. or you are qualified for dentistry, or you are qualified to become ophthalmologist, right? After 4 years of course, you can't just go without any course and you say, I will treat anybody. I will treat anybody. One person went to dentist and he said that after he did his surgery, so he said, how much it cost? 900. For everybody you are taking 100 and from me 900 and you took out one tooth only? You shouted so loudly, 9 patients ran away. So I am charging for all 9. So without course, if you do something, you are not qualified. I think they need the government also, no? The approval. You can't get license to do surgery anywhere open. Even pharmacy you can't practice unless you have a license from the government. You can't just do anything whatever you want. You have to go through a course. The course increases your qualification. Otherwise, one person did surgery, stomach surgery. After 1 week, the patient came back. Patient said, doctor said, how is it? Everything is okay. Only thing I hear some, ringtones. Doctor said, oh my God, I was searching, I left my mobile in your stomach only. So if a person is the one who does not go through a course, he will not be qualified. Right? Supposing you have to make a cake, another example. Very worldly example I am giving just like that. Please don't mind. You can't make, I think there is a cake flour. No? I have never made cake. So cake flour is there and you put it into that something, katori or whatever is there, and then you put in the oven. I say, no? Oven. There is a cake oven also. Something is there. It has to go through a process. You can't eat the cake powder. If it has not gone through a process, it won't be having the taste and it is not qualified to be eaten. You will throw it out. You can't just eat like that. It has to go through a process. So similarly, the process by which our mind is qualified for something bigger is called yoga. So yujyate sadhena saha sadakaha yena saha yoga or yasaha sadhana. And there are 3 yoga. One is called karma yoga, other is called upasana yoga, and third is called jnana yoga. Very good, very good. Please remember, these 3 yogas are optional or mandatory. Mandatory, it's not optional. It's not optional. You can do MBBS first. First there is MBBS. What is it called here? MBCA. MBCH. And what is MS and MD called? You cannot do that Master of Surgery first and then this. Either you can do this or you can do that. It is not like that. It is not optional. Either you come in the veranda or come on the road. No, through the road only you have to come in the veranda. So similarly, these 3 yogas are not optional. They are mandatory. Okay, first I'll practice Jnana Yoga, no, and then Karma Yoga. No, it has to be mandatory in a particular sequence only. The particular sequence is required. Acha, okay, I understand. Everywhere there is a procedure. Operation is not done. That, first I'll operate, then I'll give you anesthesia. It's not like that. There's a procedure. If you go there, if you go in the hospital, God forbid, why should you go to the operation? But I have heard, they say they give you one hospital gown. They initiate you first. So, there's a conditioning is there. You have to take out your own nice gowns, etc. And hospital gown is there. Totally shabby and useless. So, one gown, one piece is there. One piece. So, one is there. And supposing operation is on your chest, so they will take out hair also, they will shave the hair also. Aisa hi hai na? They will shave that. So after that, on the day of operation, you are from the night only. Bole, don't eat anything. Don't take water after 9 o'clock. Keep your stomach empty. I think fundamental, common things in operation. ऐसा ही है. After that, there will be few people with a stretcher, they will come. You don't say, I'll walk, I'll jump, and I'll come in my shorts. मारेंगे पकड़ के. In the shorts you are going for operation. So you're not come for shorts. You have to, their own will is there. After that they lie down. Doctor will come with his own white coat. Mask will be there, so that his operation is unsuccessful, nobody can recognize him. So therefore they put on mask. And then he will put on anesthesia. He will say, how are you, Mr. John? Fine. He will start talking something, na? He talks to find out whether you are gone. How do they find out? He asks question, so he'll say, okay. He said, okay, how many fingers? Only one. This? Two. Now? How many are this? Done, knocked out. Now he will, remove this shirt from outside. 3-4 doctors are there. I don't know what they do after that. And the nurses are there. And lot of instruments come here. This is a procedure. Similarly, there is a procedure to go to the Gyan Yoga. And first step is called Karma Yoga. A very descriptive topic is there. I'll try to give in nutshell only. Okay. Dekho, in Karma Yoga there are 2 words. One is called Karma, other is called Yoga. What is Karma Yoga? Karma means proper action. And Yoga means proper attitude or appropriate attitude. Don't take attitude in negative sense. Bole, this person has developed attitude nowadays. I don't know where from this word has come. Bole, he has attitude. So attitude is a good word, but then not in that manner. Please understand that. Why Karma Yoga is required? Why Karma Yoga is required? Please understand. Because we are not very refined. We are very raw. I think people are coming from Newcastle. Steel is there. Steel ore is there. So you can't just use that what has come from the ground is steel ore. It has to be gone through refining, and that is where all factories are there. Refining factories are there, no? In Newcastle? Acha. So you cannot use the mind. Why? Our mind is terrible. Habits are horrible. Attitude is mean. We are not simple people as we look from outside. Only 50-60 kg weight. And very polished, and hairs are with gel, etc. And shave every day like this. And this is not our personality. Inside is anger, frustration, passion, and ahankar, and jealousies. Well, you praised him, not me. Acha. Although I did more work, but he was the praise. You talked to him for 5 minutes, Swamiji. To me, you only talked for 2 minutes. Acha? Why? What I had done not to deserve? Acha, I am very lazy person. Acha, alarm doesn't wake me, but then fire brigade alarm is required for me. Every day the battery gets exhausted. Some people 5:15, next alarm 5:30. Now the facility is there, you can have multiple alarms. This should be taken out because it disturbs others, those who are awakened. Then 5:45, then 6 o'clock, then 6:15. Many times, whole place is full of ton, and that person, Kumbhakaran avatar. So he is fast asleep. Nothing. He is alarm proof. This person is not fit for Gyan Yoga, meditation, etc. He has to gone through a process. Quite rough mamla is there. So there is a process. Process is there. So karma and yoga. Acha, we have ego also. What to say of ego? Mountain of ego is there. For a small thing we are upset. For a small thing we are very happy. I was praised today. He praised me. Acha, anger. Pucho mat. Anger is all around the body. Hand, feet, hairs. Somebody touches my hair, I get angry. Hey, why do you touch my hair? On the tip of my hair also anger is there. Not on the nose. Everywhere. So such a person, he cannot concentrate on knowledge that will be given in the Vedantic class. And even if he concentrate, he will have no retention power. And therefore scripture provide, बोले भैया मेरे बच्चे, मेरे मुन्ने, तुम इधर आ जाओ पहले. तुम इधर आ जाओ, you come here. बोले what? You do karma yoga. Very beautiful sadhana. Without this you cannot go ahead.